This is history. One of 20 being built in the world. This is the 2025 Maserati MC20 Icona. Only 7 are coming to the United States, and this was the first one to arrive, paying homage to the legendary MC12, and we have it here today at Maserati Central Florida. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where I've been waiting on this one here today. Now, keep in mind, back in December 2024, I want to say the 30th is when I posted this little sneak peek or teaser of the engine bay of this car, because this car came in here to Maserati Central Florida and it was delivered as the first MC20 Icona to hit US soil. Only 7 being sent here to the US out of 20, and this was the first one to arrive. And it got here on the 30th. I was here with the owners who invited me to come see it as they saw it for the first time and be revealed all together. And I got a chance to take that picture as a teaser before this went off to PPF. So this got paint protection film. They had it for a couple of weeks to figure it out because this paint is extensive, it's crazy, and they wanted to do it right. And with that said, we now have it back in our possession before the owners come and take delivery in about an hour or so. And I have some time with it to show off to you guys the legendary MC20 homage to the legendary MC12. Now, first things first, big shout out to Maserati Central Florida for allowing this to happen. Big shout out to the owners, who are great people, who allowed me to come film this and see the reveal when it first came here. And big shout out to New View Tents, who did the paint protection film, who spent over 2 weeks with this to get every detail covered and protected so this thing can have its lasting beauty for years on out. Big shout out to them. I will link Maserati Central Florida down in the description below. I will link Yanniel, who is the sales rep who has been supporting me all this time, and being able to get this here is partially because of him as well. And I will link New View Tents down in the description below. If you guys want to contact these people and get special things like this in front of you, definitely check the links in the description below. Okay, so you guys are probably going to hear me say this a few times, but the Icona is iconic, and it's paying homage to the MC12 Stradale. Maserati's racing heritage is in front of us here today, and this is what this is all about. All right, so we start off at an MC20 and that $260,000 mark. Then we take things up a notch with this Icona livery, and it's not all about just what is underneath at the bare bones. It's about how available this is to normal everyday buyers, because it isn't. There are 20 being built worldwide. Throughout the world, only 20. And there's only 7 coming here to the United States, and you're looking at the first one that hit US soil. So this is special, and it's for special owners. These owners have the blue Corsa matte MC20 we filmed in this exact same spot. Those owners also have a couple Ferraris. They have the Alfa Romeo Giulia Anniversario, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Anniversario. They got the 33 4C Stradale. I mean, these are big owners, and they are big fans of these brands when it comes to Italians, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, and Ferrari. So nobody is more deserving here on this side of the pond to get this car than they are. So I'm just lucky to be here and to have the opportunity to see this in person. Let's talk about it. This is starting off at Bianco Addos for the paint. You guys have seen this paint. This is that pearl matte white that kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, but you can see I'm not doing any editing to this and it is shifting to blue in this matte paint. It's crazy. It's a color shift. I say pearl is matte, but a color shift. It's just a beautiful paint, and for this to mesh into blue with the blue livery throughout this thing, it's already that legendary. And again, paying homage to the MC12, which was white and blue. Only 50 MC12s being built based off of its sister, the Ferrari Enzo. More special than the Enzo, if you ask me. And a lot more rare than the Enzo. Well, this is a little bit more rare than the MC12. And keep in mind that the MC20 started life being a homage to the MC12, so it was only right that they did something like this. So that's where the colorway comes from. So you guys will see front and center Maserati's logo that you'll get on any other Maserati done in white and blue. Now you will also have that silver trident right up front. All right, you do see the honeycomb concave grille, and then you have the cladding when it comes to the front lip going all the way throughout the grille moniker here. All right, now coming to the side panels, you guys will see where the two-tone starts to kick in when it comes to the blue. Now this paint, the reason why the PPF company, I mean New View Tint, they spent some time with this because of how crazy this paint is. To put paint protection film on this, where it's a matte paint at the base and then a gloss paint over the top, this is actually a 3D feel. If I were to rub my finger on this, which I don't want to do, you can feel the seam where the paint is on the blue gloss. So it is literally one of those things to where it's tedious, where they have to paint PPF this white strip, PPF the blue at the top. It's insane, and they spent some time doing it, so big shout out to them. Now you guys will see the MC20 headlamps, as you guys will see with the Maserati script right there as well. We can get those shining for you guys shortly. And then you guys will see for this livery, check that out. In the nostrils, we have this cool design moniker when it comes to the blue that goes right through those breathable nostrils to give it a cool flare shooting up across this, which looks really, really dope if you ask me. So again, how cool, when we talk about the front profile of this Icona, does this look? That is insane. Now you get the most of this livery when it comes to the side profile. And keep in mind, this is Maserati Finish Series, which is their customization program that does things like this. The first MC20 I saw was David Beckham's Furious Series MC20, which was done in black and pink. All right, so it shows what they can do when it comes to overall customizations and really tailoring these things and making them that much more special than they already are. So first off, the wheels. You guys see them, 20 inches, and they're Bridgestone tire wrapped with the beautiful moniker there, done in that kind of, I want to say, that kind of matte gray finish, all right, with the blue trident center cap and the blue calipers, drilled rotors, Brembo brakes. I mean, that looks so cool. And again, giving a MC12 style to these MC20 wheels. It gives that trident wheel design, as you guys will see, the trident right here, straight through. So you see there's a reason, there's a method to the madness. There is a trident in the wheel, but that is really cool how they set these up. You see the orange reflectors on the side because America, you know, that's what we got to deal with here in America. And then coming down along the side profile, you will see the Italian flag here. And again, that livery carrying over between blue and white, striking through. The MC20 moniker there as well. Turn indicator on the side there too. That flashes in amber once you do the turn signal there. And then you see the side cladding when it comes to the side skirt there as well. And the mirror cap done and the Bianco Adalas too. Then you come down along the side, you will also see Maserati Finish Series. Remember, we were talking about that. That is their ad personam program to give these cars life, to make these as special as they are. Now, what I love about this livery is they didn't do just a straight line across. No, they curved that up. And they really accentuate the curves in the rear haunches here and take it all the way up. And when I say take it all the way up, they go into the engine bay. It's that cool how they did it. They spent some time on detail on this thing. It's incredible. Now you see the big trident here to match the trident up front. And you guys will see where the gas cap is here. All right, and then obviously you have your breathable air ducts here for cooling and airflow. So you guys can see that like you normally would. And then you have the gloss black surrounds when it comes to the window moldings there as well. We'll get to that interior, don't worry. But take a step back at that. Look at how cool that is. Tell me that is not giving MC12 vibes. That is so sweet. Now, when you take a look at the rear, I love how they kept this simple. No carbon fiber wing, and we don't have the carbon fiber body kit on it. So really, they're just keeping it to the nitty gritty, and it shows off delivery that much more when you do it that way. So you guys will see that we do have right here the Trident engine cover done in glass. We'll get under there to see that engine cover in just a moment. We also have the breathables down here and around the sides, all right, to help that engine breathe, get some cooling. We do have the rear view camera here for your rear view mirror because we can do a digital camera with that as well because of the viewable being how it is. And then you guys will see the third brake light integrated in there as well. Now keep in mind, once we come down here, you guys will see, like the Tridents, the aluminum Maserati script there, the beautiful tail lamps when it comes to the MC20 style. I mean, again, we're gonna light those up because they look sinister. And then you guys will see the reflectors there with breathables again on this whole lower half of the bumper. And I love that they kept the dual exhaust tips chrome because the black would have kind of done it a disservice. I think with this, it's all about class, it's all about history and homage. I think the chrome looks so much better. Then you have that honeycomb grille to carry from the top to the bottom. All right, the shark fin rear diffuser here as well. All of this is just so good looking. Check that out. You can definitely tell, again, this is something special. Now with the Icona, we get the same beautiful 3-liter twin turbo V6 when it comes to the Nettuno engine from Maserati. And obviously we know the reviews have been out for a while now. This thing performs like a monster, all right? And with that said, this engine cover is a little bit different than other MC20s. So you guys will see it's done in carbon fiber, which looks nice, and we've seen it before with the Maserati and the Nettuno script there as well. You also see the Trident there as well, but obviously I'm dancing around the Icona badging right there. This says Una D20, all right? So that is one of 20 there, and as you guys will see, that badge makes it official. Now that was the teaser I posted back on December 30th on my Instagram, and you guys saw that little picture. But yeah, that was what I wanted to show you guys to let you know that something special was coming. Now, we know what this does too, right? 621 horsepower, 538 pound-feet of torque, and with this setup, we are looking at obviously at a rear-wheel drive that's going to rocket us from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds with a 203 mile per hour top speed. So you get the same performance that you're used to from the MC20 and the Icona model, and you get your little boot space and everything as far as cargo and practicality up here, because I think it's like 0.8 cubic feet in the back and it's like 0.3 up front. It's so minimal. So I'm not even going to show that. But with that said, same thing that you guys are used to for the MC20, but we have that special badging there, letting people know just that this is serious. This is something really special, and it's an honor to see it. Now, I cannot just show this off without showing those MC20 doors, the Dihedral doors, by lifting up. And we're gonna do both sides so you guys can see the flex. With the beautiful Italian flag, this one looks a little bit better because it has the Italian flag with it. So, I mean, come on, check that out. How cool does it look? Doors up, wings up, that Italian flag showing off like that, the two-tone livery. That is simply incredible. I just wanted to show you guys what the illumination looks like per usual when it comes to the Icona. And as you guys can see, the switchback turn signals with the amber setup there, dual for the LED setup when it comes to the LED running lights. And then you have the LED headlamp there as well. Maserati script looks a little bit better with those illuminations. And then I told you guys about the turn indicator right there. You guys can see that flashing. And then come to the rear to see the rear reflector here as well with the turn signals there and the whole light signature looking really cool against that blue gloss. So now we have to peek inside of this thing to see what makes the Icona special. And of course, we just had the doors up, and as you guys can see, the forged carbon fiber when it comes to the whole door paneling here. You guys will see leathers, Nero leather, Sonos Faber sound system when it comes to the speakers, and white stitching as well. And then you guys will see that this is your latch to open up the door, electric latch here, all right? And then you guys will see the side sill done with the MC20 carbon moniker. This is a carbon fiber monocoque, and you guys will see this monocoque is holding some very special racing seats, which you guys will see in the sticker breakdown with black Alcantara, white stitching, also white Alcantara or silver, basically looks like a silver, with the blue inserts and the Icona stitching there with the Trident stitched there as well in blue. Full Alcantara headliner. This looks so sick. Now keep in mind, this is a carbon racing seat. You won't be able to see it as well from here, but check that out. That is carbon fiber right there. Can you guys see it? All right, so this whole thing is carbon for this belt setup. I mean, it is gorgeous. So with that said, you have everything else that you guys are used to for the MC20. So you guys will see the flat bottom steering wheel, blue start stop button, launch control button. You guys see I'm trying not to sit in this thing because I don't want to sit in it before the owners do. Alcantara on the sides of the steering wheel with dry carbon when it comes to the top and the bottom. You guys will see the paddle shifters in carbon, aluminum pedals, Alcantara all throughout carbon for the uppers. This just looks incredible. I mean, wow. The other side as well, you guys will see the same moniker when it comes to the seats. You will see the carbon central tunnel. You have the digital drive selector there and the carbon setup when it comes to going all the way back there to the wireless charger. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but it's back there. You just set your phone there. And then you have your drive mode selector. So between drive there, manual, reverse, and you guys can go between sport, Corsa, wet, and also for that digital gauge, you can turn on and off your dampers, make them soft or mid. You guys will see the armrest here done in Alcantara as well. Going all the way up to the back shelf with the cup holder there. And then the back shelf where you get the beautiful, the 2.0 engine. You also have your window controls here and radio controls here as well. You have your screen there that gives you Uconnect 5. All right, we know that system very well. And then over here, we have our lighting controls. We have everything like that for our mirror controls. And then our parking right there, you guys can see that. So you have that for your electric parking brake, trunk release, all that is here. All the beautiful things you guys are used to for the MC20 is in the Icona, but these racing seats, this is what makes the livery for me. I totally love how this is all set up. But again, I'm not gonna sit in it. I'm not gonna get anything going before the owners do, but we will get it started up for you guys, just so you guys can see it. Oh, and before we get it started up, the key fob you guys know and love is here with the leather backing, Trident there, aluminum on both sides, lock, unlock, trunk release, and the panic button there. I mean, what more could you ask for? A beautiful key to match a beautiful liveried car. All right, so now it's started up. You guys can see the digital dash. You guys can see Uconnect 5 and everything on with the MC20 moniker on that side, an Italian flag. You guys can also see the digital drive mode selector there as well. So again, I wanted to turn it on so you guys can see all of it. And then you can obviously hear that the 2.0 V6, just so wonderful, it's so loud. And you guys will see the two-tone paint. Again, the PPF there, you have to do gloss and matte PPF. I mean, to do two kinds is just incredible. Take a look from this side here. Again, paying respects to the owners by not sitting inside before they actually get a chance to sit inside. And just starting it, getting it started up, warmed up for you guys. This is insane. One last look at the Icona before she goes off to her new owners. Wow, this is special. This is incredible. Lost for words. This livery just does something. The rarity just does something. And just the overall look and feel of this, it's special. So here we are. Let's do the sticker breakdown of the 2025 MC20 Icona. So with that said, Bianco Adults for the exterior and the black, gray, and there's blue for the interior. Now you guys will also see that the MSRP starts at $246,000 for the base MC20. But after the Icona gets to it, well, then we get to a bigger price tag and we get a destination charge of $3,695 and a preparation and delivery at $300. So we're looking at a total price of $328,995. Now, how did we get there? Well, we do have the Fear Series ad personam program that's going to give us the Blue Stitch Trident Icona at $8,500. The Special Series dedicated badge, $570. And here's the big one, the Pack Icona FS at $31,880. And then you have the Pack Icona at $3,070. It gives us a lot of the stuff for our interior. You have the 20-inch Trident wheels for the Icona, $8,400. The lightweight racing seats, $7,250. the high performance sound system, $4,000, the matte paint, $14,000, and the blue brake calipers at $1,200 with the rear and front trunk mats at $130. That is your additional options. Everything else you see here comes standard when it comes to the Icona for 2025. And this is basically what you would get in a normal MC20. So make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, everything you guys need to do to see everything standard there. But you need to read this right here, where it explains what this MC20 Icona is all about when it comes to paying homage to the MC12 when it comes to the livery and everything you guys see here. So what do you guys think about the sticker breakdown of this Icona? So at $328,000, how are you guys feeling about this homage to a legend? The MC20 Icona for 2025 is here, and this one, well, it's special. Only one we'll be able to see here, as only 7, again, will be in the entire United States, 20 in the world. Guys, big thumbs up on the video for just something this special. But let me know down in the comments below, what was your favorite thing about the MC20 Icona for 2025? Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up as well. But also make sure you guys check the links down in the description, again, for Maserati Central Florida's page, for Yanniel, his phone number, a way to get a hold of him if you want something special like this, and for New View Tents, for their Instagram links so you guys can see the work that they do. And if you guys need your car protected, well, they're doing cars like this, so they're doing all right. Now, with that said, also, guys, if you want to help further support the channel, I got my links down in the description. I appreciate you guys. Also, subscribe to the channel, all right? Click the notification bell so you don't miss anything else coming like this. And man, we will see you in the next video. I'm so happy. Peace.